Hello everyone, happy Monday. Welcome to another typical boy mom video. I hope you guys like cleaning and organization videos because I know I do, and today I am tackling a huge cleaning and organization project in my kitchen. So pre-baby, I spent a lot of time organizing my kitchen. I used to spend a lot of my free time labeling spices and organizing my pantry and organizing my fridge, and it was just one of my favorite things to do. Obviously, now that I am a mom, I don't have as much free time as I used to, and so the kitchen has kind of fallen apart. It's a little bit messy, and it's definitely not as organized as it used to be or as much as I would like it to be. But today I have some free time, so I am devoting it to organizing my kitchen again and making everything just nice and clean. First, I'm gonna start with tackling my fridge. It really needs a deep clean. I really need to organize everything. We don't have an actual walk-in pantry, but we do have a longer cabinet where we store all of our food, so that needs to be deep cleaned and reorganized. And I really wanna organize our spice drawers. I did a while ago organize all of our spices and get these labels on them, but I want to change the labels and I want to reorganize them because we can and because we're gonna do it today. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy these types of videos. We have a lot to do today, so let's get some coffee and get started.
Okay, I drank my latte, we are all caffeinated, and now it's time to tackle this fridge. This thing is so unorganized right now, and this is being filmed before our groceries arrived for that week, so it is crazy how messy it is without even having a ton in it, but I'm so excited to get this all cleaned out and organized. I'm cleaning the fridge section by section, so starting off by clearing that top section, wiping everything down, and then I have this ceramic egg dish that I keep up top because either Bennett or my husband eats eggs every morning, so I like to keep those up top and easy to access. And then I have a white ceramic bowl on that top shelf which holds lemons and avocados, again, two things I reach for most often. The second section of my fridge I cleaned out and organized some of our drinks and just some leftover food. The third section of the fridge was definitely my favorite to organize. We have this cute basket which I'm going to put all of our sparkling water and protein shakes in. We drink a ton of sparkling water in this house. Because we haven't gotten our groceries yet, the fridge is pretty bare, so just cleaning out the rest of the fridge so it's all ready for the groceries this afternoon. Just cleaning out the drawers on the door, I basically have to organize our fridge in a way that Bennett can't reach certain things, so at the top of the fridge we keep things like hot sauce and glass bottles, anything we don't want Bennett to get a hold of, and then at the bottom of the fridge we have smaller plastic bottles that B can take out and play with if he wants to. And now the fridge is all done. Here's a quick look at the before and now the after. So much better. I really hope this stays clean for a while. Okay, so moving on to our spice drawer. So this thing drives me crazy. When I was pregnant, I redid our spices and I put these cute labels on them, but this plastic holder I got is kind of awful. It moves around and it doesn't stay together like it should. And I noticed that even though these spice labels are super cute, they actually have two errors on them. First of all, this is all nature instead of all natural, and they spelled spices wrong. So yeah, they are in need of an update. To tackle this part of the project, I got a label maker, I got some extra spice jars that match the one I already have because I needed more. This set came with labels, but I'm not going to use those. And then I bought this gray liner, which was actually made for spice drawers. So excited to see how this will turn out. I will make sure to link everything in the description box below. First, I am clearing out the drawer and giving it a quick clean. Then I'm going to measure the length of the drawers to figure out how long to cut the drawer liners and then cutting the pieces off the roll. Some of the liner strands were popping up, so I just added some double-sided sticky tape to keep them in place, and the liners are done. Here's a better look at our old spice labels. Let me know if you can catch the errors. Now I am starting the very time-consuming and tedious process of taking the top labels off, taking the front labels off, emptying the spice drawers, cleaning and drying them, refilling them, and then making new labels, adding them on the jars. This was super simple, but honestly took me forever to get through all of them. It is quite a while later now, and the spices are finally done, so I'm adding everything back into the drawer, and we are done. Here's a closer look at the before and now the after. I just love how clean and simple this looks. Now there were a couple other drawers I wanted to clean up, starting with our drawer that has our frequently used utensils because it is absolute chaos. Starting again by cleaning it out, wiping everything down, and then I got 2 of these white drawer inserts from At Home. I intended to use both in here, but they didn't fit, like not even close, so I am just using one and then trying to keep the rest neat looking. I do wish both of those organizers fit in this drawer, but looking at the before and after, it looks so much better. Now we have this smaller drawer that is in desperate need of some organization. This drawer basically holds every kitchen utensil that I don't use as often, including the many food shape cutters that I have. So I am starting with clearing everything out. You guys would have laughed if you saw these clips not sped up. I did this while B was napping in his crib, which is in the room right next to the kitchen, and was moving super slow to try not to make any noise. It was pretty funny to watch it back, but here's the sped up version for you.
Once that drawer was all cleared out, I wiped it down, added in that second white organizer, and then added everything into that organizer. The before and after of this drawer is so satisfying. I am so glad to have cleaned out that drawer. Moving over to our pantry, this is super overdue. First, I'm going to change the labels on some of my larger jar containers. So again, the same process as the spices. I took off the old labels, took out the contents, cleaned everything, refilled them, and then made the new labels. Again, this relabeling process is super annoying and tedious, but look at that before and after, so much better. For the bottom half of the pantry, again, we have to organize things based on what Bennett can grab and play with because he loves getting into our cabinets, and we do have locks on some of the cabinets with fragile things, but we can't be bothered to lock all of them. So at the top where he can't reach, I have things that would make a mess if he spilled, like flour and sugar. In each section, I have large plastic bins, which I cleaned out and refilled with food, again, keeping foods I don't want Bennett to reach in that very top section. The very bottom section is mostly excess stuff, so if I have extra spices that don't fit in the glass jars, they go into this little bottom box here. B loves to pull out all the extra spice containers and play with them. They're usually made of plastic, so super safe for him to play with. And here is another before and after. Such an improvement. Let's see how long this stays clean. Lastly, I desperately need to organize my cleaning supplies. These are kept up high enough where Bennett cannot reach them. The problem is that this section of the shelf is a little bit too high and then everything is very cramped. So I'm taking everything out of the cabinets and then I lowered the bottom piece a little bit so there's some extra room. Again, still too high for Bennett to reach. I have these plastic containers which I keep all of our cleaning supplies in, so just giving these a quick clean before adding everything back in. Here is our final before and after, and then my little buddy is at the bottom there, patiently waiting for me to be done cleaning. I seriously cannot tell you guys how excited I am that my kitchen is clean and organized again. Since my husband and I both work full-time from home, I really like having a clean house because we're here all of the time, and it just really helps with stress of work and being a parent when your home is nice and clean. Don't get me wrong, I don't think that my kitchen will stay super clean and organized very long. We're super busy, and when we have free time, we just don't really want to spend it cleaning and organizing anymore. I also have a almost 1-year-old who loves to make messes. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, I love cleaning and organization videos, so I hope it gave you some motivation. If you're not already, please make sure you follow me over on Instagram for baby-led weaning recipes and meal ideas, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. I post new videos every